Hey there, welcome again to Every NG. This is where we give you updates on everything that is happening in Nigeria. We're talking entertainment, sports, national news, and foreign news, as well as some wacky stories here and there. And the name of the show is Unplug. Yes, literally kick back, take your popcorn, your drink, and unplug for the day. My name is Judith, and let's head straight up into the stories. First up, we have a popular and controversial blogger, Blessing Okoro, popularly known as Blessing CEO, and this time around, she has a few words for the housemates. Now, according to Blessing, the BBNaija 2021 Shine Your Eye housemates are boring. She posted this on her Instagram. She's like, what are these people up to? Like, there's nothing going on in the house. The only person that's giving us some semblance of content is white money. Like, why is every other person acting like they're in their father's house or the church? She literally posted up pictures of the housemates, and she seemed to have a problem with this. But she took down these pictures after people came for her saying, okay, if it's easy, go and do it now. You're talking about people being boring. You that you're out here with everything at your disposal, you're still not entertaining us as much as they are. What do you think on what Blessing said? Was she taking it too far, or are the housemates really boring? Now, up next, we still have a BBNaija story, and this is coming from Alex Unusual. Alex is no stranger to trolls. People are always trolling Alex today. If it's not because she said something, it's because of what she wore or what she did. There's just always a reason to troll Alex. And this time around, this particular troll was very audacious, got into her DMs, made a comment about her hair, saying that the hair was not, proper for a celebrity to put on. It looks cheap. And also went ahead to talk about how she was dressing, saying that Alex should stop dressing according to her moods and dress according to what her fan base wants. Now, Alex decided, okay, now since you have boldness, I'm going to show you how we treat people like you. And she posted the woman's screenshot with her handle, her name, everything in full view. Wow, that was really intense. Still on BBNaija, but this is not a full Big Brother Naija story. Let's take it back to the 2021 housemates, or rather the mother of one of the 2021 housemates, Jackie B. Well, this story is concerning Femi Fani-Kayode's ex-wife, Precious Chikwendu, who called out her husband or her ex-husband, FFK, and Senator Grace Benz for trying to intimidate her with the police. Now, Grace Benz is mother to Jackie B, like I mentioned earlier, and this young lady felt upset. She had been in a custody battle with her husband for a few months over their 4 sons, and according to her, her husband, or her ex-husband, I beg your pardon, is now liaising with former Senator Grace Benz to intimidate her with the police. Responding to this, the senator said that she has no hand in whatever is going on, that the only reason she asked the police to invite Precious into their station for questioning was because the young lady earlier made an allegation saying that she was threatening her life, and she needed the police to get into the matter. Really interesting. Well, up next on the entertainment scene, we have Iniedo, veteran actress, beautiful Melanie Goddess, who has been in the talks for a while. People have been saying all sorts about her source of income, which is no news to anybody who is really in the industry. But this time around, she has responded saying that in a bid to try and destroy her reputation, they might end up destroying the lives of other people who have nothing to do with her. She literally gave an address on her Instagram saying that, look, I work hard for my money, and everything that I've bought is because of my hard work. But I'm not surprised that people are trying to, make it look like, oh, I didn't work for my money, or I'm depending on somebody else. And I really have no problem with this. But be careful not to destroy someone else's life in a bid to destroy my reputation. Interesting one from Iniedu. And we have one from musician Solid Star, who has said that an Ikeja hotel tried to attack him with witchcraft. Now, according to him, he booked a room to try and get his head together in a good space to make some music. And while he was sleeping, this hotel management brought witchcraft in the form of a duvet to attack him, and they were eating at his heart, almost killed him. He had to run for his life. It was just a whole lot to deal with. But he said he was going to mention the name of the hotel soon. Still trying to treat himself and trying to get, himself together after these witches and wizards tried to eat at his heart. What do you think of Solid Star's story? I mean, so many people are saying, okay, maybe you just had a bad dream. It might not have been what you thought. And other people are like, well, thank God you noticed it. You are probably very strong spiritually to notice something like that. And make sure you mention the name of this hotel. Let's talk about something happening on the national scene. And this is concerning activist and agitator Sunday Igboho. Now, a court has given an order that the DSS should not arrest or freeze any of his accounts for the next 14 days pending further investigations. So it means that Igboho is free to go home now, and he can access his bank accounts for as far as 14 days depending on what investigations come up with. So this directive was given particularly to the DSS and the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation. Now on the foreign scene, I have some good news on the entertainment industry, because Rihanna Robin Fenty is officially a billionaire. This is making her the richest female musician in Hollywood, but there's a caveat to that. The money is not just coming from her music. In fact, 1.4 billion of her entire net worth is coming from her cosmetic and fashion line, while the remaining $300 million is from her music so far. And she's also the second richest female entertainer in the industry. So congratulations to Rihanna on this one. Let's talk a little bit of sports, and we have Grealish in the news. This is actually really good news, as he has signed off his deal with Manchester City. This is a £100 million deal, and this is putting him as the most expensive English player there is, just after Paul Pogba, who in his move from Juventus back to Manchester United in 2016 was signed for 93 million euros. Wow, this is really, really a big one. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Unplug. I had so much fun giving you these updates, and like I always say, drop your comments on anything that piqued your interest, and I will be sure to respond to those. Until next time, keep it to date with us. This is brought to you by Every NG. Bye.